Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jocelyn. I'm the owner of Divine Love Bath Co. in Colorado. I am so excited to be back and making videos with you guys. I have already started doing market prep. I have restocked my candles already, restocked my perfumes and my pillow sprays. So I am excited to share with you guys all of the updates. And in this episode, we're going to be cutting some of my new soaps and also doing some unboxings. I'm sure you can see all these boxes behind me. I have kind of just been letting them sit there and saving them up to open with you guys. Actually, one of them is already open, and I will share with you in a minute why that is already open. All right, I want to talk about changes that I'm going to be making to my business for 2024. I am absolutely, hands down, so excited about these changes. First of all, I am doing brand new signage. So I found this small business on Etsy. Actually, I found them through another YouTuber. I think her name is Sincerely Linda. She had this sign outside of her booth, and the minute I saw it, I was like, I just have to have that. She makes these signs that they're round and they are designed to perfectly sit like on the outside of your canopy. And so, it's like a picture that you're at like an outdoor mall or like a boutique area, and you know how they'll have the signs like kind of just sticking out a little bit so that you can see the business instead of having to step back and look at it that way. So I think that'll help draw a lot more people in. I'm hoping. I don't have it yet, but I'll put up a picture right here of what it's going to look like when I receive it. When she does her work for the sign, she makes everything like 3D. Well, not all of them, but I asked for everything to be 3D. So the hearts will be like little cutouts. All the wording for my branding will be cutouts. I am so excited to see and use that sign. So because I have the new sign, I also had to do a new banner to match. And the old one, frankly, I had just thrown that together when I didn't know exactly what I was doing. Now I want a much cleaner and cohesive look, and I want to incorporate a lot more white where possible. So this is what my new banner is going to look like. I don't have that one yet, so they're both on order at this time. Maybe in the next couple of videos I'll have those. New products for this year. I'll share some of them when I show you the list that I have to make before May. You guys, it is so much. There's so much that I have to make. But you guys can join me on the journey to see if I do get everything done before May. This will be an adventure. A couple of new things that I'm going to be doing with the business this year is I'm going to be doing, I don't know if do it yourself is really the right verbiage. Last year for my car diffusers, there were only two to pick from, the clear rose and this round, I called it like the round black ombre car diffusers. This year, I'm going to add different color roses. I'm also going to add skulls, and then I'm going to add hearts, which are going to look more like they are slanted over to the side the way they're sitting, but they're still hearts. Now, because I can't have all of those, I can't bring all of those with me with all the different scents in them because I have something like 30 scents that you can pick from. What customers are going to do is they're going to come to the stand, they're going to pick out which diffuser container they want, which scent they want, bring the diffuser to me, and then I will fill it up. So I'm really excited about that because that gives my customers a lot more choices. And I learned from my mini bath bomb bar that people love to come to the market and be able to select exactly what they want. So I think that is going to be a real hit, and I'm really excited about that. I'm definitely going to be expanding my soaps and making them look more cohesive with my entire stand. So I'm going to do new labels for them, and probably won't show you that in this video, but one of the future ones I will show you that. I'm not going to wrap them in plastic anymore either. This is going to be a test to see how this goes, because last year I had the samples and I had them wrapped in craft paper. And when I say samples, I mean just like samples that they could smell, and then the soaps that they could purchase were wrapped in plastic. Well, I can't tell you how many times people picked up the ones that were wrapped in craft paper and they wanted to buy those ones. So I mean, that's awesome. I think they want to be able to buy exactly what they're smelling, and not like exactly what they're picking up and smelling is what they want to buy. So that's how my labeling is going to be more this year. I'm not going to wrap them in plastic. And that'll be good too, because even though I do use an environmentally friendly plastic for wrapping my soaps and bath bombs, it'll just cut back on waste. So it'll just be like a label wrapped around. And I'm gonna use vellum paper for those. So it's gonna contribute to like the brightness of my branding of the booth. So I'm really excited about that. I'm also going to introduce a ton of new bath bombs, and the bath bombs are going to have their own plant stand section, which you guys will see once I set up my new booth in May. For 2024, I am discontinuing sugar scrubs. I am discontinuing most of the round bath bombs. The only round bath bomb that I'm keeping is the watermelon one. Because that continued to sell even when the others wouldn't. I am discontinuing some shower steamers, at least 3 of them. The morning ones just aren't as popular, and the one for cold relief is just not as popular as the ones are for sinus, the headaches, and stress. So those are the 3 that I'm keeping. All right, so outside of the business, just to share a little bit of what's been going on with me personally, I did just get a new job offer. It is going to not interfere with my markets at all. So I am so happy about that. I'm going to be doing overnight stocking, and it's going to be between 3 and 5 nights a week. If in the summer everything with Divine Love Bath becomes too busy, they already said that I don't have to do as many hours, so I could, just do 3 nights a week. I'm hoping to get lots of hours now while I don't have the markets going on, but we'll see how that goes. Another new thing for 2024, I don't know if I've been accepted yet, but I applied to do 4 different dates at Mountain Village, Colorado, which is up by Telluride. If I can get into that one and do Ridgeway and do Montrose, I'll be really just so excited. I'm sure hands down my profit will be double this year. And plus, I'm just a big lover of the Telluride area. So I'm really hoping that I get in to do some of those markets. The new job, the expectation, hopefully, if hours work out the way they should, the new job should pay all of my bills here currently. And then Divine Love Bath and my other business will help me to save for my new home, which I need between another $50,000 and $75,000 to make that happen. Here's hoping for success over the next couple of years. I do also have a new pet in the house, and I will show you guys in a minute what that new pet is. That is the reason why I had to open this box right here, because if you guys have a business and you order from Amazon, you know that they will sometimes mix in your business orders with your personal orders. And so they had put the terrarium in there along with the wood cork that I needed to put in the terrarium. So I will show you that new little pet in a minute. I also started making my own dill pickles from my garden. Arrow Garden came out with these kits for cucumbers, which they pollinate themselves and they just make them the perfect size to do dill pickles. In fact, I just made a batch today. Let me show you guys. So this dill, I think I'll just show you guys my garden really quick after this. But there's dill in here that's fresh from my garden. And then, well, the garlic is store-bought, but I haven't found a way to make garlic. But these are the cucumbers from my garden. This is a batch that I just made today. I usually just stick them right in my fridge and they're ready in about 2 weeks. I guess you're probably supposed to store them much longer before you eat them, but I eat pickles so damn fast that I cannot keep a storage of them. So after I show you the new pet and these little parts of my garden, let's get to this unboxing because I'm really excited to see some of these items. This is my little cucumber garden. Look at these little baby dill pickles. Aren't they? Well, they're not dill pickles yet, but aren't they stinking cute? And then these are my tomatoes. They are growing a ton of tomatoes and taking forever to change color. So this is still kind of an experiment that is going on. I have yet to get any actual red tomatoes out of this one. My basil, which I use to make pesto. These are all new. So this sage and motherwort I am growing to make my own teas with. And then there's my dill that I use for the dill pickles. And then this is my chamomile plants. This one just kept growing so many leaves. It just had a big bunch of leaves. And finally I'm like, maybe it will start flowering if I cut a bunch of them off. So I did recently, and then I was happy to see it is starting to flower. Every day I come in here and I just cut these off and put them over here to store to make my chamomile soap. So once I have a little bit more, once I get to about here, then I can go ahead and soak these in olive oil. And then I will use that chamomile infused olive oil to make my chamomile soap. So, and you guys have seen these all before. These are my cherry tomatoes, my lettuce, and cat grass and bell peppers. Here is my new pet. Well, here is the terrarium. And then let's see if we can zoom in. Oop. If we can zoom in on him at all. Oh, so cute. I named him Oreo. I saw that somebody else was recommending to someone to name their jumping spider Oreo, and I just couldn't refuse. This is not all I am putting in here. He has a couple of things on the way. Well, let me just show you. So I ordered him this little hide, which is going to, this is like a magnet up here, and you connect the magnet on the outside of the plexiglass or the acrylic, whatever that's called. And then, so this will hang down from the top, and this can be a little area where he can, like, it's his little hide area. I guess a lot of jumping spiders prefer to go in here, but like stay on the ceiling of it. So I'm curious to see what Oreo will do. And then the other thing that I ordered was, I got this in black, but just a little like climbing, you know, so I can make a little hammock, or maybe I'll just use it to go down the wall for him to climb on. But so anyways, this little guy, I feel like adopted me, because he actually came into my house and he built a web in my terrarium where my air plant is. And I was like, oh, no. We gotta get you a real home. I think he's eating something right now. I'm a new spider mom, so we're gonna see how this goes. Here's my list of stuff that I have to make for markets before May, which sounds so far away, but we're already at less than 4 months, and wait until I show you guys, this is like a lot. So I have a couple of melt and pour soaps that I still need to make. I have a lot of cold and hot process. The only hot process soap is really the African black soap. All the rest are cold process. Some of these, a lot of these are new to me. And this item right here, Peppermint Foot Spa with a loofah, that is completely new to me. That's going to be peppermint and tea tree oil, which will be great for scrubbing the feet. These lotions will be brand new. So I'm going to do an oat and honey and a lavender. And then the shampoo and conditioner bars, I'm going to do 2 different colors. They're just going to be in an all natural vanilla scent that I know is safe for hair. I'm not going to expand into anything else or research any other scents at this time, or probably not at all this year, even if customers request it. So I just won't have time to research and branch into new things. The shower steamers, these were my 3 most successful ones last year. So these are the ones I'm going to keep. Body butters, 4 of these are returning scents. The strawberry and the succulent are going to be brand new. And then these are all my bath bombs. These are going to be the most time consuming. So the regular bath bombs, some of these are repeats, some of these are brand new. And then these are all the mini bath bomb scents that I have to make. I wanted to talk about one other thing before we get into the unboxing. So I had someone come on one of my videos and tell me, so people picking up your candles upsets you, question mark, question mark. And then they were like, maybe you shouldn't sell candles, question mark, explanation point. I have 2 YouTube channels, and this just, I gotta say, like, haters are the most annoying part of being a YouTube content creator. They have no idea how hard it is to even do a YouTube channel. And most of the time, they're misunderstanding what is even going on in your videos. Because if you guys have watched my other videos, yes, I don't want people picking up my large candles and getting fingerprints on them. And I have the small mason jar ones that have the label tester on them. Every scent has their own mason jar. So I just felt like their comment was completely uncalled for. And if she had watched all of my videos, she would have known that I had tester candles out there. I put a lot of thought into my business, and I try to make it I work extra hard to make it consumer friendly so that people really enjoy being in my booth. It's just the one thing that I ask is don't pick up the large candles unless you're going to purchase them. That's it. I don't think that's a lot to ask. Anyways, let's get to the fun part of unboxing. Okay, so the first thing that I ordered was this steam iron. The reason why is because there's this thing with cold processed soap where you can get something called soda ash. I don't know if I have it or not, but if you have it, before you go to package the bars, you can just turn on the steam iron and run steam over it and the soda ash will go away. So this is kind of just like a backup plan because I'm going to be making so much cold processed soap this year. It's just like this layer of whiteness that goes across the top of the soap. So anyways, that is for my backup plan. So this one is Hawaiian style black lava sea salt. This is going to go on my high tide, my black sea, or I'm going to call it high tide and musk soap. So that is going to be a new scent this year for my candles. The recipe for the soap, not the recipe itself, but the style of the soap, I am taking from, her name is, I think she says it Acryla. Anyways, her name is Janny. She's a YouTuber. I will go ahead and make sure to link her down below so you guys can watch her channel if you want. But I am using a couple of her soap styles this year as inspiration. Not all of them, but just maybe about 3 or 4 styles I'm using for inspiration for my soaps this year. So I'm really excited. This is going to be like an embellishment that's going to go on top of the soap along the side. so this one is so much fun, you guys. This is some new bath bomb molds that I purchased. This one, it's like a gingerbread man, but he's like half for Halloween. So he's just gonna be so stinking cute. Of course, I'm not gonna make him until like August. This one I'm gonna make right away, Mario Brothers. I got a little clownfish. And I already have a little whale, so it'll look so cute to have the little whale and the little clownfish next to each other. A little crab. I hope the kids like these. I was trying to think in the mind of a kid. Peacock. That one is going to be so fun to paint and color. Little ice cream cone. Emoji with a kissy face. It just felt like having an emoji will be fun. I mean, anytime you're adding something new, it's like, well, we'll see if the sales come in for it. And then the next one, this again, I won't do until August, but light bulb for Christmas time. Okay, so this one, silicone heart mold. You guys, I got this from Brambleberry. I don't even know. Honey popped up a coupon for like $15 off, and this thing was $15.99. So I basically got it for $1 plus shipping. Anyways, in one of the upcoming videos, I'm going to be making the shampoo and the conditioner bars with you guys. And this is the mold that I am choosing to use for it. It's the first time I've made shampoo and conditioner bars, so let's see if these play well together. I don't know, we will see. All right, so next, let's get to Amazon. So this one, I already have some seashell molds, but I just felt like I didn't have enough of them. I actually wanted to have more seahorses, and then I'm gonna use them as decoration for the top of a soap. I think I'm just gonna call it White Sand Beaches to go along with my candles, but I'm not, that's subject to change. Let me open this over here, I'll be right back. Okay, so these are the other three main pieces that I'm gonna use. Seashells, more seahorses, more Calvin Clay mint green clay powder. So I use this in my jasmine soap, and I use it in my new wildflower soap, which you guys will see the soap cutting for that in a couple of minutes here. I don't know if I use this for anything else. If I am going to make green conditioner, shampoo and conditioner bars, I will use this. So for my other business, I actually had to buy a new iPad this year because my old one was dying, and I use it because the other one is more, my other YouTube channel is more like speaking. So I have to use a teleprompter for that. And on the iPad, you can load your script and have it show up, you know, on a screen so that you can read it through the camera without anybody knowing. Anyways, I noticed with the iPad, the Square app on there is really cool. Like, it makes everything for the checkout process bigger. So I think I'm going to put dual usage to this iPad, but like I need an iPad cover because I'm not taking it to markets like it is now. But anyway, so I got a cover for it, and I'm excited about this because then I can just, you know, and if a customer needs to sign, I can just turn it around. But I'm just excited to have the bigger screen and see if that makes my checkout a little bit faster. Okay, so this, you guys, we know every market person needs these, right? So more chalk markers. I'm gonna redo all the signage for my mini bath bombs. I'm adding a lot more. I think there might be a couple I'm discontinuing, but I put them on black. I write the titles of them on these black paper and then put them inside waterproof signage. I'll put a little video right in here so you guys can see what I'm talking about from one of my old videos. But anyways, I needed a lot more colors to make them really stand out and look pretty. So I decided to invest. I think this was like $23. Chalk markers are so expensive. I'm just gonna grab my chair and come down to your level. So because I'm gonna have so many new soaps this year, and because I'm not gonna have them plastic protected, I feel like I need something better to carry them around in. I already have an old makeup case because I don't travel that much anymore. So I'm gonna use my big, it's like this big, massive makeup case. Not massive, but massive in the world of makeup, I guess. Anyways, I saw this guy. So there's like inserts here. But when you put them together, they're gonna make little compartments. They're gonna be little compartments, like perfect for the sizes of soap. Let me see if I can put it together real quick. I'll come back. All right, you guys, I'm back. So see how it'll be just perfect. Like each one of these can have a different kind of soap in it. And this is really like storage for cups, people who wanna like store cups. But anyways, I'm gonna use this to transport my soap to the market so that I can keep them safe. Because before I had them in a container where they would all rub up against each other. So that means the colors might transfer, some of the, the stuff like the salt might fall off more. If they're all rubbing up against each other, all kinds of damage is gonna get done to the soap. So this way, they'll be more protected. I can just put the soap in and then maybe put a little bit of like bubble wrap on top or whatever. So between the two containers, I should have enough to carry my soap around in. Okay, so this next one is just chalk paint. And I will show you, I have another can of this in the other room, but I'll show you what this is for in just a moment. Let me get this one open. I'll be right back. Okay, so this one that I'm about to show you, they sell a lot of different kinds of these photography backdrops on Amazon, but a lot of them are scent rolled up, which I did not want to mess with. So I paid a little bit extra to have this flat pack. And it also comes with something that you can clip. So there's all kinds of different backdrops in here. I'm really going to try to make my photography better this year. So there's that one, there's this one, marble. More marble, it looks like. Kind of concrete looking one. I think this is just black and white. Yeah. And then this one will probably be my go-to for a lot. I just really love this shiplap look. A little bit more rustic, worn out. That one will probably be my other go-to. I really like that one. Oh, and then this will probably be another go-to. I like that one. So it has a little, as part of the kit, it has this little kind of like stand that comes with it, so you could, so if you wanted to, you could hang it from the stand like this and have it sit like that. So I might try that with some of my products. I don't know. It is like Christmas in my kitchen right now. The joys of being a business owner. And I'm not even done yet. I ordered a Just a simple white bookcase, nothing really expensive. And the reason why is because I have no room in my soap studio to store my inventory for the markets. So especially since I'm gonna be working, starting in February, I'm gonna be working on making all this inventory. I need somewhere to put it. Sorry if that was loud, you guys. I need somewhere to put it. So I just ordered, and the only room I have left in this house is really in the hallway. So this bookcase will fit perfectly, and I will be able to see my inventory, what I have, what I'm out of, what I need to make more of. So I'm really excited about that. Okay. This one, I guess I'm going to have to put it together. I thought it was just going to come in one piece. So I will come back once it's put together. I finally got done with it. I actually had to take a break and make some dinner because I was a little frustrated to see that I had to put this plant stand together. This is my third plant stand for my markets, and the other two just arrived already assembled. So it is what it is. So this is basically it. If you've seen my other plant stands, let me take this back. If you've seen my other plant stands in my other videos, like they fold up like this so that I can fit it in my car, and then it just folds back down. This one, not as easy as my other ones. But this one I am going to use exclusively for my soaps. I'm going to keep the one that I'm already using for my mason candles. I'm going to keep them for that purpose. And then the other one that was being used for a multitude of different things, that one is going to be transferred to only being used for bath bombs. So I needed something to put my soap on, and this is it. This is what I am spray painting white. All right, so the last one is the Macy box. Okay, so a big reason why I'm excited to have a Macy box as part of my unboxing is, number one, they're my favorite supplier, and I'll tell you guys why. So not only are they my favorite supplier, but they just gave me this last week an affiliate code for you guys. So if you use, and I will leave a link for them down below, but if you use Divine Love 10, you'll get 10% off an order with them. And I will get a small commission for that. But the reason why Macy is my favorite supplier, number one, and this, some of these, if you have a business, these tips will help you. But even if you just want to go to Macy and order a kit to make something fun for yourself, that can work too, even if you don't own a business. But as a business owner, why I love Macy the most is that, number one, I never had to do a tax exemption with them like I had to with other companies. They just automatically didn't apply tax, at least sending to Colorado anyways. Number two, their customer service. I'm really strange about like when I'm ordering stuff. It's either like late at night, on Sundays, whatever. Rarely do I order in the middle of the day unless they just advised me of a sale and I'd been waiting on that sale. But I have had their customer service answer me twice on a Sunday, which is just, to me, going above and beyond, and I've told them that too. I just got to fill out a survey for them, and they were asking me what new items that, you know, I personally would like them to add. And so I listed a bunch of things that I have to get from another supplier that I'm not very happy with. This other supplier, their customer service is not, well, they have not listened to me. Okay, this other supplier, when I sent my tax exemption form in, they then said I couldn't have any more rewards with them. Now, Macy, you get all kinds of rewards. You get rewards for your birthday. You get rewards every time you order. You get rewards if you follow them on Facebook, Instagram, you know, whatever. I think YouTube might be another one, I'm not sure. But like all their social medias, if you follow, you get reward points. If you write reviews, you get reward points. If you post a picture with that review, you get double the points. And these points are good for, you know, $10, $20, $50 off an order. So when this other supplier was like, oh, we're going to take the rewards away from you, I mean, I shouldn't be paying tax anyways, because all of these items are resellable, and resale, us resale, not resellers, like we're just selling a product, but we're making stuff to sell the product. Whatever we're put in to make the product, we don't have to pay tax on. So it was really disappointing that this other company was like, yeah, we're just going to yank all your rewards. Oh, and part of their reward program, this other company, was that if you spent over $250, you would get free shipping. They took that away from me too. So I really, really, really want to get away from this business. And I told Macy this. So I said, if you can start carrying stuff for my body butters, then I won't have to order from this other company anymore. So that'd be great. All right, so let's get into their box. And some of this stuff, you guys, they were having a 70% off sale. I don't know if this stuff is still out there, but I got some reusable gloves. I got a couple of pairs of these because I feel like I could use them in different scenarios. Anyways, you guys, I think I got these gloves for like 79 cents or something. They were on sale, down from like $6, I think. So, okay, they're kind of cute. I mean, for gloves. And B, now I will have some extras. And a big thing with soap making is you need to, you know, wash all the supplies after you've made the soap. You need like a second set of everything, including sponges. So they had these sponges for, I don't know, like $1. It's probably not a deal over what you would get at Target, but since I was ordering and, you know, needed to get to $100 and I need these to wash the dishes after I've made soap, I just thought I would get some of those. So I think I have about 5 of them. The next one is some melt and pour soap. Just some shea and goat's milk. I will be using this in the shampoo and conditioner bars that I make in the next video. I think that'll be the next video. And I use these to make my yin and yang bars. And if I go back to making melt and pour wildflower soap, I can't remember what other purpose I use this for. But anyways, I feel like I use a ton of this and almost wish I could buy it in bulk. That's more feedback that I gave them. Okay, the next one, I don't even know what I'm going to use this for yet, but I got a sample of this tiger lily and pink lychee, and it just smelled so damn good. It smells so good. I don't know if I'll use this in a soap, in candles, and I'm not sure yet. Definitely some bath bombs. Definitely some bath bombs. Anyways, a lot of their fragrances are up around $50, $60, $70, and this one was $29. Plus, I don't remember what my discount was on this order, but I'm just gonna say I got this for a really decent price. Okay, another fragrance, and this one is more around the price of 60 or 70, I think. Vintage leather and oak noir. So this one is, I brought this out in my candles. I have not done this in a larger candle yet, but I brought out last year 2 leather scents. One was like a woody leather and brandy, and then this one. And this one was proving to be more popular. And I did get another woody leather and brandy just so I don't run out. We'll see this year which one out of the leather one ends up being more popular, but I think people generally like that other one. This one definitely, like, you can smell the brandy, and this one definitely is more This one's hard to describe. I don't know. I think the Oak Noir kind of overpowers the vintage leather, and maybe that's what people like about it. I'm not sure. And then they had their Emulsitech plant-based preservative on sale, and everything that I mentioned that I got on sale, they're discontinuing. So this Emulsitech I know is part of the shampoo and conditioner bars that I'm going to be making. And so in case they're a hit, I want some extra of this just in case. So I did order 2 more of those. I think I have 3 in the other room, so that should last me, I don't know, like 10 batches, I think. The next thing I got on sale, kind of sad that they're discontinuing this because I'm just gonna start to use it. But if you guys saw my soap list, I'm gonna make a coconut and acai cold processed soap. I already have their scent for it, and people really liked it when I used it in a different soap. That different soap that I had it in, though, I went back to doing more of a men's scent. So I was like, well, I really still want to use that fragrance, the coconut and acai, but I don't want to put it in that soap because I want to keep that like more men-like. So anyways, long story short, when I was doing a little bit of research about doing an acai soap, they said you could put in Amazonian acai oil. And I was like, why not? So I just ordered, a little bit so that I can add that as an ingredient. So that is a soap I will have coming up. And then the last thing I got from them is sage and lavender. Just a little thing of fragrance oil. This is for my pillow sprays. I had done my batches already for this next year. I think I have like 20 bottles ready to go. Spray bottles. They're like a pillow and room spray. So I have like 20 of those ready to go, but I ran out of fragrance oil for like the last 4 or 5. So now I can get those finished up. That is it, you guys. Again, if you want to order anything off of Macy, you can get 10% off with my code. Divine Love 10. I will put it below. Hey guys, I'm just interrupting really quick before we go to the end of the video. I just wanted to show you this is the new stuff for Oreo's home. So this is a little hide, like, so when he's ready, he can go build a little, I don't know, whatever he wants to do with it. This is him right here up at the top. Okay, there, now it's focusing on him a little bit. But you can't see like his, I love how he's getting more like body markings, but like you can't see his cute little face just yet. I think this might be the best shot I'm gonna get of him today. I'm still learning how to do iPhone with these lights, I think. I think this might be the best shot I am gonna get of his little face today. And then there's this one over here who is really just super jealous every time I pay attention to Oreo. So I tell her she's my big fluffy jumping spider. Because they pounce in much the same way. Don't ya? Huh, Caleb-y? All right, there's one more thing I wanted to show you guys with the iPad regarding what I was talking about with Square. So just a minute. So this is my iPad case put together. I like it because I can keep my little pen that I often use to work with the screen on. I can keep that up here. Actually, I could even have customers sign with that instead of having to use their fingers. So that would be cool. But I just like how much bigger this is than the iPhone. I think that this would be much easier to just use at checkout. And then the favorites you can see so much better. So I have all my body butters put in here. Well, not all of them yet. I'm reserving these 2 places for the new ones. And then I have all the car diffusers in here, the mini Fila bag for the bath bombs. Those are my most common items. And then it just stands really cute like this. I also, if you guys can see over there, I also just got the box for my bookcase. So I'm going to put that together today. And then I can't remember if I told you guys that I was getting a laminator. I'll show you when I get to market or when I make them exactly what I'm going to use that for. But it is to protect like the little, to make a little more waterproof like labels for the car diffuser scents, because otherwise the oil gets on the paper and I have to keep redoing them. This box is a little bit heavy, but I'm going to open these other two because I think these are the new car diffusers. So last year I only offered the little clear rose one and this round, what I call like the black ombre one. So these are two of the new ones. So this is the little heart. And then the skull, which I think people will really like. The only ones that haven't arrived at this time is I ordered these rose ones in different colors. So yellow, pink, red, blue, and black. And so they'll be kind of like this ombre one. They'll be shaded more at the bottom and then they'll kind of like ombre up. So that is the new car diffusers. So now let's go ahead and get into cutting some soap. I put a little bit of like gold mica on these, on the like the bees and the flowers. So it might be hard to see, but to give them a little bit of like character. So I call this the yin and the yang because I do half shea goat's milk and half charcoal. Like I said, this is one of my most popular bars. This is also the same mold that I make my honey oatmeal. It's just that these two are specifically for the yin and yang, and then these four are for the honey oatmeal ones. I find it hard to be discreet. I feel your presence in the room. Okay, so next up, let's see how the jasmine turned out. Killing me is a murder. It's unheard of. Let's take the love imprisoned in us and let it go. The lights out. I feel you. You're inside. With this room, you're close by. I can't move. Paralyzed at the sight of you. You walk up, your hands out. I stand up, my guard's down. You whisper in my ear. Paralyzed at the sight of you. 'Cause you get lost in the cover out of sight. Okay, so the next one is the pink Himalayan. I'm actually unmolding this one a day earlier than what the recipe calls for, so we'll see if this works to my benefit or my detriment. Okay, so here's the Seaside Wildflowers and Honey. This one shouldn't be as difficult as that salt one. Okay, so here is the full bar. Okay, so for my melt and pour soap, we use a different kind of cutter. That's because that thin little blade that you saw on the cold process one, although it can cut really creamy soap like this, this melt and pour is way too hard for that to cut, and it would break it or damage it. So that's why there is a completely different kind of cutter for melt and pour. And what this is this melt and pour, I don't have an example out here, but it comes in soap that's already been made, already cured, already sat. And then you take it and you remelt it down and you add the color and fragrances of your choice.
우연이라고 하기엔 I'm so 깊이 doesn't make any sense. Alright. 사랑이라고 하기엔 너무 이른 것 같아. I won't let 꽃잎처럼 난 따뜻한 햇살 아래 깨어나버린 flower. 어느새 너지 all mine. 깨어날 수 없는 예쁜 꿈만 같아. 피어나 난 내게 다가와 babe. 시간이 갈수록 전부 다 시들기 전에 Start of a love boy. You got my heart so 피어나 난 내게 다가와 babe. Moving for you, moving for you, oh love. Moving for you, moving for you, oh love. 설레게 하면서도 편.
So that is it. That is all the cut soap. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take all of these guys off to my soap studio so that they can cure, and I will check back in with you guys. I keep saying I'm gonna end the vlog and then I keep doing more things. So this is the bookcase that I was talking about. Let me show you guys from the front. It's like, it's just perfect for my hallway. Like I said, this is the only space that I have left in my house. So I can just, let me go get some candles, some inventory. So just real quick, I added some of my mason jar candles and the soaps that I have. A lot of my soaps, the ones that you guys just saw me cutting, is still curing, and they're a little curing base. So they're not out here yet. But this is my new branding. It's a vellum paper with just handmade in Colorado, all the ingredients on the back. This actually makes my life a lot easier than having to do the stickers like I was doing last year too. So this will be a test to see this year how the customers like that, or if they ask for ones that are wrapped in plastic. All right, so I can't wait to fill this with inventory. And that is it. This is where I think I am going to end the blog for sure. I think for sure, those don't really go together. For sure, I'm going to end the vlog here. So thanks you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video.